Hi, my name is Cam Kay. I am the Senior Vice President and GM of the Loyalty Division here in North America. I've been with CTM since 2010, and I was fortunate enough to be one of the first team members to participate in the HiPo program in Australia, which started in 2011. So to me, the HiPo program, it's a really great initiative that recognises people who are performing in their roles, but also those who have the potential to become the future leaders of CTM. It's also a really great program that gets you to engage with other areas of the business and meet a bunch of colleagues that you might not otherwise get to in the case of your normal role. I think some of the biggest learnings that I've had have been really getting in and learning how other areas of the business work outside of the area that I work in. I think sometimes you get really stuck on what's going on in your own world and your own day-to-day, and it's been so interesting to collaborate with team members from other departments and other areas and get an insight into those areas and see how the work that I've done with those teams can also make a difference in those areas. So that's been very interesting for me. I think it's also really great to appreciate the challenges that exist in other areas of the business and understand that as a team, we all add value in being able to support some of those challenges. Some of the challenges as they come up in the normal course of your business, they feel like maybe insurmountable because you're surrounded by the day-to-day. I know that certainly one of the projects I worked with when I was in the HiPo program was around the expanding of the use of our virtuoso sales, and I worked with kind of mentored by somebody who was the head of the leisure division in Australia at that time, and then two colleagues from different areas, and we were actually all from the corporate division. So it was really interesting to see how we could take our knowledge and our business experience to a completely different area of that business to come up with some solutions and suggestions around how we could expand a business line that was really very separate to the one that we worked in. So for me, the HiPo program has impacted me greatly, and I think probably the key aspect was exposure to a lot of different leaders within the business that I didn't necessarily work with on a day-to-day basis, but also expanding my my colleague network throughout the company, again, right across the organisation in areas of business I wouldn't normally work with day to day, but then being able to have the opportunity to work closely with those people in a project capacity and also becoming really good friends with them as well. And I think working on those projects and being involved in that program, having the exposure to the leaders allowed me to also seek mentorship from those leaders as well. And when it came time for my career journey to continue, that those leaders and I already had relationships, which meant that my pathway into new roles was a little bit, I wouldn't say easier, but certainly a bit smoother because I'd already built up those relationships and had the opportunity to work with some really amazing leaders and colleagues in our business. The HiPo program is a great way of certainly gaining new skills and insight, but also expanding your professional network within the CTM business. And I think if you're aspiring to join the program, then be vocal about what it is that you love about your work and what it is that you want to achieve from your journey as well, because I think CTM provides some great opportunities for people to excel and also to grow, but it's down to you to make sure that you're grabbing hold of that journey and everything that's available to you as well. So be good at what you do, love what you do, and make sure you're vocal about it. If you get the opportunity and you're invited, grab that opportunity with both hands. You will find that you get to experience some new challenges. You will learn a lot, and you'll meet a lot of new people as well. And I think that can only serve you well in the role that you're doing in your future path. So if you are fortunate enough to be invited into the program, absolutely grab the opportunity with both hands because you won't regret it.